Hello everyone, welcome to BMG Botswana channel. I'm very happy to be back, and this time around I'm bringing more information about the Chinese scholarship. That is Shanghai Government Scholarship, which is offered in Shanghai, only Shanghai. Let's go. On our previous video, we talked about the Chinese Government Scholarship, which is offered in China, and you can apply for any university you want to study. So this time around, we'll be talking about the scholarship that is offered only in Shanghai Municipal. So this scholarship is provided by the Shanghai Municipal government. So you can apply for this scholarship. And it's very simple. This scholarship, you can apply. It's simple, it's very easy, it's straightforward. You can apply for yourself. You don't need anyone to help you. So this scholarship, it has been established as early as 2006. So it has been here for many years. So its aim was to enhance the development of international students education in Shanghai, and attract more outstanding students and brilliant students to study in Shanghai. So it's a very good a scholarship, which I believe most of people, they will be clearly excited to apply. Yeah. Okay, like I was saying, the scholarship is easy and it's straightforward. You can apply for yourself. You don't need anyone to help you. So what you have to do, you have to follow the instruction. On the description below, I'll post the website for Shanghai Government Scholarship. So what we have to do, you just have to click on the website, and then the website, it will show you like the instruction from the first step to the last step, how you should apply. Excuse me. So it's very easy. So what you have to do, click on the link and then you follow the instruction. So on the website, if you want to apply, on the website, it is classified under two types. So there is type A and then there is type B. So type A is for full scholarship, and then type B is for partial scholarship. So what you have to do, when you click on the link, you will see the instruction it will show you. So you have to be very careful when you are applying, because there are two types and it's very important. So if you click the type A, which is for full scholarship, and then it will direct you to the university. There is a list of universities that you need to pick from, to select from, and then you have to choose. There are many universities that you can select. There is Fudan University, there is Tongji University, there is Shanghai University of Sport, for those who want to do sports courses. There is Shanghai Theatre Academy, those who want to do arts. There is Shanghai University of medical health and science, for those who want to do clinical science, medicine, doctor, whatsoever, anything, whatever. There is Shanghai University of Science and Technology. It's a lot. So, and then you can pick, you select the university. But before that, what you can do, just go through the university that you want to apply. Look at go through the requirements, everything, before you can apply on the website. And then once you have decided on your university, you select the university that you want to apply for, and then your program, and then you pay your application fee, and you follow the instruction. Everything is there. It's easy. You won't struggle. And then usually And then there are two options. You can apply directly with the university. What you have to do, you just log on the school website, you apply, and then after applying, once you receive the admission form, usually the university, they take approximately 3 weeks to respond you. Once they respond you can attach your admission letter on the Shanghai Government Scholarship website. You can attach it once you are applying you can attach it with other documents when you are applying. So that means if you are applying direct with the university, you're gonna pay the application fee, and then after paying the application fee, and then you wait for the admission, or after receiving your admission, and then now once you are applying for the Shanghai Government Scholarship, and then you can attach your admission letter with other documents that are needed, and then you apply, and then you don't have to pay again. So if you're not gonna apply direct with the university, outside the Shanghai Government Scholarship website, that means you're gonna have to pay on the website. Once you click on the university, they will show you the price, the application fee, which ranges around 500 RMB to 800 RMB. It depends on the university. And then once you are done with the application, like everything, it will show you where to submit. So before we can go on with this, I can advise people to prepare, or let me say the basic requirements that are always needed. For those who want to do undergraduate, you need to prepare your high school diploma. You can either notarize it, or you can consult with the university that you want to apply to. You can ask them if, do you have to notarize your certificate, or even ask in your country, and then you notarize your high school diploma, and then you also gather your academic transcript. You gather your recommendation letter, at least two recommendation letter for those who want to apply for undergraduate. And then what you should also know is, if you are going to study undergraduate in China, generally the applicants, they are required to have the Chinese level, which is HSK level 4. So that means you're gonna have to learn the language for 1 year. And then after you have passed the required HSK level, HSK level 4, and then now you can proceed to your applied universities. And then, so what I always advise people, for those who wants to do undergraduate here, you can do the language back home. You can apply. You can study Chinese. You can learn Chinese back home. There is, I believe, in most countries they have Confucius Institute. You can apply there, and then you learn the language for 2 semesters. 6 months. Just to get the exposure, so that by the time you come here, you won't struggle. Because if you are going to study your bachelor here in Chinese, because it's taught in Chinese, it's strictly Chinese. Although some programs like economics, they can be taught in English, but it depends. It depends with the university. So what I advise people is, if you have the opportunity back home to learn the language, you can learn Chinese, and then once you come here, you won't struggle. You can even provide your HSK, and then you just directly start with your measure. You don't have to do the 1 year language. But if you have the opportunity to do it, you can do it back home. Okay, and then for the masters, you need to have you need to provide your academic transcript, and then your recommendation letter, 2 recommendation letter or 3, it depends. So recommendation letter, I always advise people to advise people to ask your professor to write the recommendation letter for you, because most of the universities, they recognize the letter that is from the professor. If it's written by the professor, even your lecture, it's still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. So the recommendation letter, and then your transcript. If you have not yet graduated, you can print out the transcript from the previous semester, and then you support it with the pre-graduation letter. On the pre-graduation letter, it states when you are supposed to graduate. Yeah, so you support it with your transcript, and then your your recommendation letter, and then what else? Study proposal or study plan. That one you have to, before you apply, that one you have to prepare for it. Yeah. So the study proposal, it depends on the program that you are going to do. So for those who want to do masters, you already know like what you're gonna do. Yes. And then for the age, you must be under 35 for you to do your master's degree here in China. Yeah, even Shanghai also it applies. Yeah, and then for PhD as well, you need to be under 40 years. Yeah. So the same requirements for masters and PhD. It's almost the same. Yeah. And then let's talk about the under full scholarship. Full scholarship, it includes tuition fee, accommodation, comprehensive medical insurance, and then the stipend, living allowance for undergraduate is 2,500 RMB, for masters is 3,000 RMB, and then for PhD is 3,500 RMB. Sometimes 4,000. It depends. I'm not clearly sure about the university that like the Shanghai Government Scholarship, if they offer for PhD. Sometimes they can offer them 4,000. Yeah, sometimes they can offer them 4,000. So you'll have to ask, like consult with the university first. Like you can ask, yeah, if you just to have the clear information on that one for those who want to do PhD, because sometimes the school can also provide the living allowance. They can top up on what the scholarship has provided. So for those who want to do PhD, you can ask the university first. Yeah. Okay, and then partial scholarship, which is type B. So that means when we are applying on the website, there is also type B. So type B is partial scholarship. Partial scholarship, the Shanghai Government Scholarship, they only provide the tuition fee and then the comprehensive medical insurance. Yeah, but the tuition fee, they don't provide it. But because the policy, they keep on changing, maybe for next year intake they might provide it. So you can always check with the website. Maybe the website, they can update it. So for type B, the partial scholarship, I'll make another video about like the living allowance, living expenses, how much you can spend for those who wants to apply for partial scholarship, because it's not everyone who can get the full scholarship. And I also advise people, for you also to stand a better chance of being awarded the scholarship, you can apply for partial scholarship. And the good thing about it is if you apply for partial scholarship, the chance of you being admitted are higher than someone who applied for full scholarship, because they believe you can fend for yourself the accommodation fee and living expenses. Yeah. So I'll make a video on about living expenses here, how much you spend a month for those who wants to apply for partial scholarship. I'll make a video about that, and then I'll share with you guys on the next video. Yeah. And then the application is opened between March and then deadline is between March and May. Deadline is May 15. So what you can do, prepare for your applications towards end of the year, and then February, make sure that everything is set, and then March you apply. So I wish you guys all the luck. And then for all those who needs any assistance or you want to inquire about anything, you can just send your comment on the description below, and then on the comments section, and then I'll wholeheartedly help you guys. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys.